Okay, taking a look at Ruger 1022 upgraded aftermarket bolts here. I've got two varieties. I've got the Kid Innovations bolt and the Tandemcross Crossfire bolt. In this video, I'm going to give you a close look at the two and go over some of their similarities and differences. Now, beginning by looking at the packaging here, I don't know if Kid intends to sell their product in like a brick and mortar store at all, or if they do almost exclusively online. But I would say that if I were at a store, this would look more appealing than this does. I think that the way they package this is it's really nice. They've got a nice simple laser cut sponge insert that protects the bolt and displays it quite nicely. For a brick and mortar storefront, this is going to look nicer, I think, on the peg than this is going to look. But if they're only selling these online, then there's less trash being put into the environment than this is, unless you're recycling. Alright, so going over some of the information that comes with them, Kid sends a little brochure here that goes over installation instructions for many of their products, all in one printing. And so they just send this with multiple products. And then with the Tandemcross Crossfire here, you'll pamphlet within the packaging, but there really isn't any instructions. They just send you to their website to watch a video or read the instructions online. So that's the difference in the literature that comes with it. Let's take a look at the actual comparison of the bolts. So going over the features of these bolts, they're both polished and radiused to help with the reset of the hammer. I will say that the Kid looks more polished than the Tandemcross. They both have a pin capturing the firing pin to prevent upward and downward movement, and that would make for a more consistent strike on your rimfire cartridge. They are both CNC machined with proper head spacing. They both have radiuses where your charging handle fits into to ease with the installation. Sometimes when you've got a regular bolt, you have to line it up just right before it will fall into place. With this radius, it gives a little more forgiveness in where the bolt is. It makes it a little easier to install the bolt. Now, I will say that I've noticed that the edges on the Kid bolt are a little more dull than the edges on the Tandemcross. These edges are kind of sharp. I don't think that you would cut yourself while handling this bolt, but it is a little more sharp on the edges. You can see a big difference in the way that Kid radiused their edges here, and Tandemcross did not do the same here. Now, that's not a huge difference, but it's potentially just a little more attention to detail. Now, I'm not sure about Tandemcross, but I do know that Kid manufactures all their parts. I called and spoke with one of their representatives, and they said that they make all of the components for their bolt in-house. Tandemcross seems to be manufactured by a company called RimEdge. It's kind of curious to me how the packaging here does not say Tandemcross anywhere on it, at least on the outside. It does say Tandemcross on the inside, but it doesn't say Tandemcross anywhere on the front or the back. It does say it on the side of the bolt, and you can see the side of the bolt in the packaging, but that was curious to me. Now, Tandemcross only offers one variant of their bolt, silver with a black lettered name brand engraved in the side of their bolts. Kid offers 4 variants. You've got matte silver with the scallops, which is what this is, matte black, and matte black with scallops. I kind of wish that Kid offered a matte silver with the Kid logo laser engraved in the side of their bolt, like Tandemcross did, because I like that promoting of their product. If you looked at this bolt and you weren't familiar with their product, you would not know it was manufactured by Kid. If you looked at this bolt, you would know this is a Tandemcross bolt. Kind of wish that Kid would do that. Going over price, there is a huge difference. The matte silver, about $100. Matte silver with scallops, $110. The matte black, I believe, is $125, and the matte black with scallops, $135. Now those prices are subject to change. That's 2017 prices. So the highest priced variant of this bolt is $135, and that's the blacked out version with the laser engraved scallops. The price of the Tandemcross bolt is $150. Now, just casually comparing the two, I would say that the Kid bolt offers more options, and the edges are a little softer to the touch, a little more radiusing going on all over the bolt. I have a hard time seeing the increased value to make up for the price difference for the Tandemcross bolt. Maybe there is something that I'm not noticing, but I'm really familiar with Kid's product. Love, love, love this bolt. I haven't had any experience with this bolt. I've just picked up this Tandemcross bolt, and Tandemcross's products that I've purchased before, I've always liked, but I have a hard time seeing the price tag of this being higher than this. I did pick this up October 22nd, Ruger 1022 day, and I got it on sale for $119 shipped. So if I was going to go apples to apples, $100 or $110 for the laser engraving. So you got laser engraving on this one, laser engraving on this one, similar features on both. This is $110, this is $119. This was free shipping. I'd probably pay $6 or $7 for shipping for this. So we're talking very similarly priced when this was on sale, but even if they were similarly priced, I think I'd probably go with the Kid just because of the extra radiusing and the proven reliability. Now, other than just noticing that some of the edges are a little sharper and the price is a little higher, I don't really have anything bad to say about the Tandemcross, and I'm looking forward to putting this through its paces and seeing how it competes with the Kid name brand. But for now, I thought I would give a close look at the two. I haven't seen anybody compare the two bolts on YouTube yet. Well, it's a big world out there, and we're bound to run into a shady situation. Until then, keep your gear on you.
I'm really, really sorry. I apologize unreservedly. I offer a complete and utter retraction. The imputation was totally without basis in fact and was in no way fair comment and was motivated purely by malice. And I deeply regret any distress that my comments may have caused you or your family. And I hereby undertake not to repeat any such slander at any time in the future.